Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App, $Deem by any means. There go to PayPal, at Deem by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $3, $30, $300. It's much, much, much appreciated. Let's talk, y'all. See, I keep telling y'all I'm Jackie Chan on Rush Hour. I let people talk. They like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. Absolutely, you do, Jackie. I got a little problem in why I let y'all run with narratives for a while, and then I always got to come out and expose it why I enjoy doing it. Because I knew this video right now, I knew this day would come. Um, Emmanuel Navarrete lost last night. Controversial loss. A lot of people think he won. A lot of people think he lost. Doesn't really matter. I'm here to sit up here and attack this narrative that Gervonta Davis don't fight nobody, but the nobodies y'all say y'all don't even want y'all favorite fighters to fight them, or your favorite fighter if he fought them to date, that'll probably be their biggest fight. Let's talk about it, y'all. So I hear people talking about Devin Haney got a better resume than Gervonta Davis. That Gervonta don't fight nobody. He don't fight the best. Blah, blah, blah. Well, let's go through this, people. Because ever since Gervonta Davis said that he would like to fight Lomachenko, the first thing y'all said is he was washed and he's old. Well, he fought Devin Haney last year. He don't look no different. He looked better in this fight than he did against Devin. So, and I think he won against Devin. So where is this wash stuff coming from? Is Lomachenko the best at the division, or isn't he the best at the division? I need answers, because if he is the best at the division, then him fighting Tank y'all shouldn't be calling the man wash. How can you be considered the best at the division, right, y'all, and you're washed? Do that make any sense? But Terrence Crawford is not washed, and a bunch of other older fighters. Arthur Beterbiev is 39 years old, and you don't hear anybody say that he's washed. Lomachenko is younger than both of them. That's narrative number one. So I need y'all to pick one. Is Lomachenko the best at the division? That's what makes Devin fighting him at a best resume, or is he washed? But you have to pick one. Because if he's washed, then that means that Devin don't got the best resume now, do we? Because Ryan Garcia made Devin Haney look much worse than Lomachenko did. That's number one. Number two, you got Shakur Stevenson fans, and I'm a fellow Shakur Stevenson fan myself. But at the end of the day, y'all already know I'm Mr. Consistency. I won't lie to him. Who has Shakur Stevenson for at 135? That's the best. Who has Shakur Stevenson for at 130? That was the best. Who on Shakur resume? I need to know, is Della Santos the best at 135? Y'all don't even want to. Y'all don't even talk about Della Santos. Y'all don't even care about Della Santos. Who's the best at 135? That's Shakur Stevenson has for it. How can Shakur Stevenson say anything about who Gervonta Davis has for it when Gervonta Davis got at least 3 or 4 opponents that will beat every single person on Shakur's resume? Oh, yeah, y'all, he's fighting Arthur, the guy that Frank Martin beat. The guy that had the fight in the bag against Frank Martin and gave up the last 4 rounds of the fight to Frank Martin. That's why Frank Martin won the fight. Clearly, that guy, him. Mr. going to Frank Martin body and having success, and then all of a sudden you stop. I need to know, is Arthur the best at 135? Arthur's definitely not better than Frank Martin. Didn't we just prove that? Jamel Herring, can Jamel Herring beat Pitbull Cruz? Can Yoshino beat Pitbull Cruz or Frank Martin? The answer is no. Absolutely. And they damn sure they definitely can't beat Ryan Garcia. They just too little for him. Absolutely not. So we're going to deal that on the side note. Devin just lost to Ryan Garcia. And I know you idiots in my comments are going to say, well, Ryan Garcia is on PEDs or whatever, which you don't even know if that's true yet because the last test ain't come out. And even if it comes out positive, y'all don't even know how much was in it in his body to where as though that he still might not get suspended. It could come back positive and he still not get suspended. Because if the amounts is so low that it had no effect on the fight, that's to scientists and people that do boxing. I don't agree with all of this stuff all the way, but that's their rules. That happened long before Ryan Garcia and all of them was even around or thought about or even talked about. So I don't want to hear people talking about, oh, Canelo this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that means that this happened way before Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney or any of them became a star. So we can't switch up the rules now just because it's Devin Haney when these rules was out before you even cared about who Devin Haney was. That's number one. Ryan Garcia made, because if you're going to blame the PEDs, if you're going to blame the weight, then you should have no problem with the WBA and the IBF is doing. If you're going to blame the weight. If you're going to blame the PEDs, then you shouldn't be saying that Devin Haney should be taking a tune-up, because I hear every Devin Haney fan damn near out there talking about how they don't think he should fight Pitbull Cruz right now. Why? I thought he's nobody. He's not good. He's a flat-footed Mexican. That's what y'all told me. How can Tank not be fighting nobodies, but you're scared to lose to a nobody because you already lost to a so-called nobody? The problem with that y'all have is that none of them have fought the best. The only one you can say is Lomachenko fighting Devin Haney. And I think Lomachenko won the fight, but now y'all saying Lomachenko washed a week removed from one of his most dominant performances of his career. A fighter that he dominated way worse than Devin Haney did when both of you, Devin Haney and George Kambosos, was younger. Lomachenko is 6 years older than George Kambosos. And I think Lomachenko beat Devin Haney, so you can't run with Devin Haney what? He got a fight by the skin of his teeth? What? That's why it was the fight of the year last year, because it had the most controversy. Devin Haney didn't win that fight, clearly. And everybody knows that. But even if you're going to say Lomachenko, then you can't say he washed, and then can't get mad that Gervonta Davis a fight on right now. So what difference does it make when Gervonta Davis a fight him when y'all are saying that he is the best? When y'all are sitting up there saying that the man is the best, I need to know, which difference would it make? Y'all not telling Arthur, y'all not saying Dmitry Bivol is a coward for fighting Arthur Beterbiev, who is 3 years older than Lomachenko. Arthur Beterbiev is 39 years old. Arthur Beterbiev might be 40 by the time you walk in the ring with Dmitry Bivol. Y'all not saying he's old and washed up. Y'all talking about y'all want Deontay Wilder to fight Usyk. The same people saying Lomachenko is washed up, saying they want Deontay Wilder to fight Usyk. Last time I checked, Deontay Wilder, 38 years old. So I need to know who's the best. Because if you're going to say Devin, Shakur, or even if you're going to take Devin out of, let's talk about all of them. If you're going to say Devin, Shakur, Tio, Subriel Matias at 140 and at 135 are the best fighters, well, guess what they all have in common, y'all? None of them have fought each other. Who is Subriel Matias for that makes his resume so great that you got respect for Subriel Matias, but you don't got respect for Gervonta Davis? I need to know. Tio has fought dogs, but he's also lost to people he shouldn't have lost to. And he's also got a gifted win against Jermaine Ortiz that he probably shouldn't have got. Last time I checked, ain't none of them fight each other. Has Shakur Stevenson fought Devin Haney, Vasil Lomachenko, or Gervonta Davis? Or Subriel Matias, Teofimo Lopez, Pitbull Cruz, has he fought any of them? Or Ryan Garcia? Name the other guys at 140 that we talk about in that 135. Shakur Stevenson hasn't fought them neither. Devin Haney just fought Ryan Garcia that y'all said was nobody. Then before that, to me, he lost the fight against Lomachenko and was gifted a win. And I don't want to hear, oh, Dean, well, he won. Because if we're going to sit up here and act like we agree with every judgment that happens in boxing, then I know that you are truly a hater. Because that's one thing that we know for sure is not true. So all this, and if you want to say Dean, he is the best. It's Lomachenko. Devin Haney got the best resume. Lomachenko, he fought. Then if y'all saying Lomachenko a dog, and y'all saying that Lomachenko is the best, and that's what make Devin Haney's resume better, then y'all should have no problem with Gervonta Davis fighting the best. You mean the guys that y'all said he would never fight? I'm just saying. Why does age matter so much when it comes to Vasyl Lomachenko, but it don't matter with Terrence Crawford, Arthur Beterbiev, and a bunch of other people? Why don't it matter when it comes to them? I need to know why it don't matter when it comes to them. I don't hear y'all bring up age when it comes to Terrence Crawford and Arthur Beterbiev. But Vasyl Lomachenko coming off a dominant performance, beat up George Kambosos way worse than Devin Haney ever thought about doing. He didn't look like he lost the step to me. That's what y'all saw? Let's watch the fight together. Show me where he lost the step at. Show me where you saw a Vasyl Lomachenko that still wasn't a live dog. Didn't Usyk just win another fellow Ukrainian? Didn't he just win undisputed title at 35 years old? And y'all talking about now y'all want to see him fight everybody under the sun. He is only a year younger than Vasyl Lomachenko, people. Yeah. And we know age don't matter that much because Terrence Crawford is 3 years older than Errol Spence, and we saw how that went. Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao at 38 years old, I think. He's 4 years older than Manny Pacquiao. So people saying he was going to age Manny Pacquiao out. How could he age somebody out that is... Because it's funny, with Pacquiao and Floyd, y'all said Floyd aged Pacquiao out. But he was the younger fighter. Now with Tank and Vasyl Lomachenko, y'all saying Tank Davis aging Vasyl Lomachenko out. How? You got to pick one. Which one is it? Are you aging a fighter out because he's 4 years younger than you and you're going to be older than him or not? Because I heard all of y'all making these same arguments for Manny Pacquiao, so don't try to switch it up now. This is the problem. Y'all want things to be a way that it's not. Y'all think all this wolfing and hating online is going to accomplish something. Well, let me tell y'all something, y'all. Gervonta Davis fight is sold out. Or on the verge of being. They ain't have to press nobody. They a month away from fighting. And their fight is basically sold out. So whatever y'all thought y'all was going to accomplish, it didn't work. He still sells more than your favorite person. Y'all been rambling and chanting for 2, 3, 4 years now. All your YouTube channels, all your Tank haters, Devin Haney fans, and y'all have accomplished nothing. Y'all have at least us Tank fans, we've definitely accomplished what we needed to accomplish. Why? Because our fighter is one of the most viewed fighters in the world. Our fighter is at the apex of the sport. He's all the stuff we've been whooping about actually helped propel him. The stuff y'all been whooping about hasn't helped nothing. Shakur Stevenson was fighting on a Thursday. They scared to release Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney pay-per-view numbers, and Vasyl Lomachenko been on pay-per-view one time. So I just want y'all to know, continue to hate and continue to help my channel grow. Continue to make Tank more visible because y'all saying that the best fight the best. Well, all the people y'all consider the best at the divisions, none of them have fought each other. And then y'all want to say Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko, who y'all are now saying is washed and Tank is trying to age him out when he just fought Devin Haney, what, 9 months ago, 10 months ago, however long it was. When he actually looked better in this fight. So he's older and looked better in this fight. They got a common opponent. A lot of people think Vasyl Lomachenko beat Devin Haney. They got a common opponent, and he stopped their common opponent, the person that Devin Haney couldn't do in 24 rounds. I love making content because I love exposing y'all for the frauds that y'all are. Y'all want Devin Haney to take the tune up, and y'all talking about fight the best. Y'all don't even want Devin Haney to rematch Ryan Garcia, and you're talking about fighting the best. Y'all are perfectly fine with Shakur Stevenson fighting Arthur, and y'all are talking about fighting the best. And then crap on Gervonta Davis for fighting Frank Martin, but you're fine with Shakur fighting a guy that Frank Martin beat. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me, please. It don't. So y'all know what this is. Deem by any means. And I'll let y'all.